guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another base versus CC video. So if you've never seen this challenge before, this is a create a sim video where I create one base game sim and then I give that sim a CC makeover. So you will see me create a sim using only base game items right now, and then later on in this video I switch some items, I give him a skin overlay and lots of fun things. And it's just a fun way to compare base game and CC. So this is actually kind of a special video for me because I've never done a create a sim video completely dedicated to a male sim. I've only done girls and women and stuff like that. But this is my first one, so that's kind of special for me. The reason I decided to do a male sim today is because I actually downloaded a lot of male clothing and hairstyles recently. You can see that in my CC shopping video where I showcase some of the items that I downloaded recently. So if you're looking for good male CC, then you can go check out that video. The link will be in the description. And also a new thing I'm doing is actually uploading the base game sim to the gallery, so you can find it on there. I'm Sim Storytime on the gallery, and you can download it and give this sim your own CC makeover, or just whatever makeover, maybe like an expansion pack makeover, or just a slightly different version of the base game if you don't own any expansion pack or you don't use CC. Just give him your own makeover. And if you do that and you're going to share it somewhere, maybe on YouTube, on Twitter, on Tumblr, be sure to tag me in it or send it to me on social media because I would love to see it. That just seemed like a lot of fun to me, being able to compare everyone's makeovers, because everyone has their own style and they have their own idea of how they want their sims to look, and it just seemed like a lot of fun to see what other people come up with. And also, if you want to do something else this week, I also do a community create a sim every single month on this channel. You can check out the last part, the link will be in the description, and also the link to my Tumblr post where I explain everything. It's basically just a way for people to participate and send in their own creations around a theme. This month's theme is trolls. So if you are interested in something like that, the link to my Tumblr post where I explain everything, the rules and how to send it in and everything like that will be in the description. But be sure to check it out really quickly because the deadline is this Saturday. Okay, so I had so much stuff to talk about that I completely forgot to tell you about this sim that I'm creating. You can see that it's just, I mean, there's not many pieces for male sims in the base game, so I didn't have much choice anyway. So I guess it went by really quickly. You just saw my virus scanner notification pop up. Sorry about that. But it's just some plain t-shirts, some rolled up jeans, just your standard male sim, and then I just give him a makeover and maybe make him look a little more interesting. You can probably tell which sim I like more, but at the end of this video there will be a little faux thing in the eye in the corner where you can tell me whether you like the base game sim more or the CC sim. I'm very curious to see what your opinion on that is. Okay, so I have a funny story to tell you about my YouTube channel and what I sort of found out along the way. Obviously, I talk about my life in create a sims and builds and even in my Let's Plays. It's actually why I called my channel Sims Storytime, because I've noticed that a lot of simmers who make videos talk about their personal life and things they do and stuff like that. So I called it Sims Storytime because, you know, they're sims and I do story times. And a quick note before I continue with this story, as you can see I just started creating my CC sim, so that's what you're seeing right now. But anyway, I tell stories about my personal life, and I was at a party this week, no, last week. I was at a party last week, and I walked in and we sort of started talking about what we're doing, and I was like, yeah, you know, still doing the YouTube thing and not really doing much else. And one of my friends was like, oh, and you started dance classes, right? And I'm like, how the do you know that? I haven't told anyone. I've only told like my very, very close family, like the people who actually live in this house know that, because my mom and dad actually dropped me off and picked me up again, you know, stuff like that. But I've never told anyone else. I was like, how the hell do you know that? And she's like, oh, you told the story of that in one of your videos, and I watched it. And then I just had the realization that real people actually watch my videos. Because when you talk like this in a voiceover, you never really think about the actual people who are going to watch this. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything rude, because I mean, I do sort of realize that actual people watch this, I know that, but it's still like a weird thing to actually experience that firsthand. Especially with people you know, because talking to strangers is a completely different thing than talking to people you know. Especially when the strangers aren't actually here. At least I've noticed that YouTubers can be very open with their personal stuff, and then someone in real life watches your videos, and that is just a bit awkward. I mean, this wasn't very bad, but I do have to watch what I'm saying. I mean, I usually do, but it's just a funny story because I never really thought about my friends watching my videos. Also, if she's watching this is also kind of awkward because I just told you about her and hi. I'm sorry. It's just a funny story. Okay, so again, it's kind of the same outfits. I tried to keep with the same colors and style. It's just a little CC makeover. So I used some t-shirts that I don't have in the base game, obviously, because it's CC. But I just think they're a little more interesting. And also you can see that my skin overlay kind of did a weird thing. So I had to fix that. In the end, I ended up not fixing and just putting him in a shirt. But that's a problem with that skin overlay that I've never noticed, because I've never had a almost naked sim with that skin overlay. And that sort of wraps up this video. Don't forget to vote in the eye in the corner which sim you like more, the base game version or the CC version. And also thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye!